Okay, guys, so we're just about ready to get back on building trucks. Uh, we've got the house project behind us. So a couple of nights ago, I started pulling out all the stuff that I'd kind of been buying along the way for this 85 truck. And I'll let y'all see what we got here. Um, Here we've got a set of Molly pistons. They're not a stock piston. These are a 400 horse rated piston. These are 20 over. We have the VE, the Gen 1 VE injection pump. I got this from Pensacola Diesel, and when I got it, it gave me the option to add the 3800 RPM governor spring and the 40 horse fuel pin, so I did that. So this 160 horse pump is now rated at 200 horse. Also got a set of 40 horse injectors. These are not Gen 1 injectors, and for the setup with the Gen 1 pump, this was the only injector they offered me. I wasn't quite sure what the reasoning was, but I'll tell you a bit more about the head in a minute. But these injectors are the 7mm injector and not the 9mm. The Gen 1 head had a 9mm where the injector screwed in, and apparently that was prone to crack, so the Gen 2 head has a 7mm head, give it a little more surface area on the head itself to try to keep it from cracking. But anyway, new set of rings. This is the rod bearings, and I know it's overkill for this truck. I originally intended to try to get a little more horsepower out of it, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I have the these are the main studs, head studs, and this is way overkill over here. This is a set of Colt tappets. These are 500 to 750 horse rated. Same with the push rods, a set of Hamilton heavy duty 12 valve push rods, also rated 500 to 750. I've got the Hamilton cam, a 178 208. It's kind of a combination cam for towing and economy. Their page says that this cam with an 80 over injector produces 40 more horsepower. In this truck, I don't really know what it'll get, but it's bound to help a little. Down here we have the NV 4500 transmission. As you can see, it's a two-wheel drive transmission, so I had to get the conversion kit. Now this conversion kit is this output shaft is the GM8 output shaft. It's got the 32 spline output, and I needed that to go with the 85 Chevy and the 208 transfer case, as to where the Dodge output is a 29 for the 205. But anyway, it's got new bearings with it, new seals. Somewhere in here is supposed to be the fix for the fifth gear for the nut that backs off. I went ahead and got that locking nut for that. Got the tail housing piece. I just need to get all this over to the transmission shop and let them tear into it and look at it. Now there's the head. I took the block over to the shop and had it machined, and there's the block. I've had it covered and I've had WD-40 on it, but it's been sitting for about 10 months, so as you can see, it's got a little bit of surface rust on it. It wipes off really easy. I stopped back in over at the machine shop last night to ask him if they could revat it. He said, no, just clean it, hone it, put a ball hole in it, and you'll be fine. So I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. They machined it for me, and we had to go 20 thousandths over on the cylinders, but the crank was fine, so it's 20 thousandths over with standard crank. Here's the crank in there, and there's the head. Now, I took the head over to have it resurfaced, and he looked at it and it said it had cracks in it. So he got a new head, and this is actually a Gen 2 head with the 7mm injectors. That's why I had to go with the other ones over there. But while he had it over there, or when he ordered it, I just had him go ahead and order the 60-pound valve springs also, so it's already got the heavier valve springs in it. Went ahead and got the Valair. This is a single disc clutch, rated 450 horse. It's the oversize. I think the standard is 12 3/4 maybe, and this one is 13. I want to say, yeah, it's 13 inch. I'm gonna be heading up to my brother-in-law's in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna put this motor together. There's some of the original pieces down there. I'll pick it all up, take it up there, and see what we have and what we don't, and start putting it together. And hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll have us a fresh 5.9. So I will talk to you guys later.